another video demonstration for our project. It's called Botsmith. So let me explain what Botsmith is basically first. So Botsmith is a multi-agent system that turns natural language requests into planned and executable workflows. Okay, so it basically built to show how AI agents can be structured, controlled, and validated instead of just prompts. Okay, so yeah, I'm keep it simple and not very technical. That we can talk about in interviews. So okay, let me first show you the folder structure. This is our folder structure. Here, the core folder contains interfaces and databases. Let me just click and show you. This is Wordsmith and here core. Yeah. So the core folder contains interfaces and base classes used across the system. The agent folder contains. I'll just show you. Yeah. So the agent folder contains different agents, each with a clear responsibility, as you can see. Then the workflow and execution. Yeah, and the workflows are here. So workflows and execution logics are separated into their own module. NLP logic, persistence, and factories are also isolated to keep the system modular. So yeah, I used solid structures, I mean a solid technique to design this whole architecture. The structure makes system easier to test, extend, and reason about. So NLP has its own layer, persistence has its own layer, as you can see. The NLP, this is a simple, not a very good NLP layer because of obvious reasons. So okay, let me show you the. Let's run the project. Yeah, it's basically running. Can just Control C. Should open our Botsmith UI. Yes. So this is our front end. Let me tell you about agentic system. So each wait, it's better to show you. Right. So each agent in Wordsmith has just a single responsibility. Some agents handle routing, planning, and some handle validation using strict logic. Other agents use LLM only where language understanding is needed. LLMs are never trusted blindly. All actions go through a validation and controlled layer. So governance and safety is a very important aspect of me building this project. Before execution, workflow passes through checks. This includes validation rules, cost estimation, and basic security checks. This ensures the system stays predictable and controlled. So now I'll be giving you a live demo. In this demo, I'll give Botsmith a natural language response, and the system will parse through the request, build a plan, validate it, and execute it in step by step. We can also see the steps because of the kind of UI that I built. Yeah, it is locally hosted as of right now. So let's okay, let me show you. All the generated files are going to be saved here. Generated bots, as we can see, it's empty right now. Yeah, I cleaned it. So let's name our bot weather bot. Then let's give it a create weather now it is working its magic. It is going to be slow because the LLM is running locally to cut costs. So it will take a bit of time. And here in front end also we can see the process right now. The scaffolding project is being done by a scaffolding agent, then the planner agent is doing its magic. Yeah, here is the pipeline. Here we can see what's happening and what's not happening. Even here we can see what's happening and what's not happening. Yeah, so we can see now configuration, uh, agents are completely defined, completed configuration. Now src file is being generated for main.py. See, as you can see, whether what is being generated, it already generated readme tests project.toml file and a run.py too, still being generated. So let's give it time. We can see what it already generated here. If I was to use a cloud-based LLM like Gemini or OpenAI ChatGPT or Claude Codes, like any other model, if I used a cloud-hosted model, this process would have been 10 times faster. But for now, due to budgetary restraints, I'm using a LLM locally, and local LLMs, as you know, they are slow. My laptop is still a decent laptop, but still speeds are slow because I'm using a 7 billion parameter model. Now it's generating requirement.txt. Video is getting too long. It actually generated all that. And my laptop is heating. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's, I think the demo will go on forever, so we should end it right now. Yeah, pilot is just being dramatic over here. Everything is present. It's just because I increased the level of that too high. So yeah, if we test the bot, it will run and it will show us the weather. Yeah, it's almost completed. So Botsmith is basically a system project. It's not just a script, it's a system. The system that focuses on architecture, control, and correctness, not just generating output. So yeah, that's about it. It's already 10 minutes long video, so I think I should cut it short now. So yeah, rest we can talk about in interview.